I think you would agree that solving this problem is like trying to find your keys in the dark. You know they're somewhere, but it's a real puzzle. Who knows, maybe this question is trying to teach us patience, which is a virtue. You're presented with 3 triangles. They all have numbers inside. First triangle has number 1 in the middle and numbers 2, 9, and 3 on the sides. Second triangle has number 2 in the middle and numbers 3, 7, and 1 on the sides. And then the third triangle has number 4 in the middle, numbers 7 and 5 on the sides, and it has the missing number in the bottom right corner. You need to calculate and select the missing number out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 15. Choice B, 17. Choice C, 19. And last but not least, choice D, 21. Do you feel like you stumbled upon a tough one? Well, we need to find our keys. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. Whether you're a problem-solving veteran or a newcomer, I believe in your capabilities. Take a moment to reflect, tap into your creativity, and let's tackle this challenge together. Your answer is just waiting to be discovered. Are you ready with your solution? I hope you are. So let's move forward and compare our versions of the answer. If you looked closely enough, you might have noticed that numbers here are calculated across all 3 triangles horizontally. Let's look at the examples. On the top of 3 triangles, there are numbers 2, 3, and 7. 2 plus 3 plus 1 equals 7. So the pattern here is that the number in the right triangle is the sum of numbers from the left and the middle triangles with addition of the increment. Let's look at other examples. The middle number, 1 plus 2 plus 1 equals 4. 3 plus 1 plus 1 equals 5. So the missing number will be calculated as 9 plus 7 plus 1, and the result would be 17. So the correct answer here is choice B, 17. Without a doubt, solving this problem is as tricky as trying to organize a chaos of rubber ducks in a bathtub. It's a quirky situation, but finding order is a real victory. I wonder, though, if this question is secretly evaluating our skills to bring order to a seemingly chaotic environment. We are entering the world of 4 squares, which have chaotically organized shapes inside. We're dealing with hollow circle, triangle, and smiley face. 4 squares have shapes in place. You need to determine the value of the 5th square, which you need to select out of 4 possible choices. Choices A, B, C, and D. If your mind feels chaotic and a little bit disorganized, you are not alone. I feel exactly the same way. But that's okay. Whether you're a seasoned solver or a casual questions explorer, I have full faith in your problem-solving abilities. Give it the time it deserves, think out of the box, and watch the pieces fall into place. I have full confidence that you've got what it takes. Are you ready with your solution? Or at least excited to bring order into chaotic environment? Let's tackle this puzzle together and explore the complexities and how to solve them. And don't forget to share your thoughts, ideas, and brilliance in comments. Your solution might be just the breakthrough we need. As you might have guessed, to solve this challenge, you need to identify the pattern. In fact, there are 3 patterns present in this problem. Pattern number 1 is that smiley face in the middle of the square alternates the backgrounds. Pattern number 2 is that hollow circle moves alternative directions with the incremental step for each subsequent move. And pattern number 3 is that triangle moves clockwise with double incremental steps. Let's look at the smiley face first, because that's the easiest pattern. We see that in the shape 1, smiley shape is dark gray, then it becomes white, then it's dark gray again, and in the shape 4, it's white again. So in shape 5, we can predict that it's going to be dark gray again. Unfortunately, it doesn't help us much because all choices A, B, C, and D, they have smiley face in a dark gray color. Let's look at the hollow circle. Hollow circle moves 1 step from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock position with increment +1. In the next square, it moves 2 steps counterclockwise from 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock with increment +2. Then it moves 3 steps clockwise from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock with increment +3. So we can predict that hollow shape in shape 5 will move 4 steps counterclockwise from 1 o'clock to 8 o'clock with the increment +4. It helped us narrow down the answer choices, but we still have choices A, C, and D that still match this pattern. So to solve this mystery and bring order into this disorderly situation, we need to look at the triangle. Triangle moves clockwise with the double increment. It's only positioned in the corners, and the increments are +1, where triangle moves from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock. The next increment is +2, where triangle moves from 5 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Then +4, where triangle, in fact, stays back at 11 o'clock, because +4 means the full circle. And the next one would be +8. This is the final shape 5, where triangle will also be in the same spot. Based on this, we can conclude the correct answer is choice A. Hopefully you've nailed this question on your own and now know how to answer similar problems on the test. This particular question is unique. Trying to understand this question is like explaining the internet to grandparents. A mix of confusion, patience, and a hint of disbelief that there is a right answer in the end. You're presented with the sequence of numbers, and you need to determine the missing number. The numbers are 2, 7, 17, 37, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 57, choice B, 67, choice C, 77, and choice D, 87. Take a close look to see if you can come up with the solution. It's a moment when you might get discouraged, but hey, don't get discouraged here. Whether you're a current subscriber, actively tackling challenging questions regularly, or occasional visitor on this channel, trying to learn new skills and get ready for an assessment test, make sure to allocate yourself enough time and think out of the box. Are you ready? Let's move forward so we can compare our answers, and if your solution is better, please make sure to share it in comments so we can all learn. First of all, the modern sequences on the test are not the sequences our grandparents used to solve. In this particular one, you need to consider multiple math operations. Consider that 2 operations might be involved to get to the next number in the sequence. The first number in the sequence is given, it is 2, but the next number is calculated as the double previous number plus 3. Let's look at the examples. The second number is calculated as 2 multiplied by 2 plus 3, which equals 7. The third number is calculated as 7 multiplied by 2 plus 3, which equals 17. The fourth number is calculated as 17 multiplied by 2 plus 3, which equals 37. And the missing number is calculated as 37 multiplied by 2 plus 3, which equals 77. So the correct answer here is choice C, 77. And now your time to radiate has arrived. I have full confidence that you will shine with your brilliance right now by solving this challenge. You're presented with 3 unusually looking shapes. The first shape has number 17 in the middle, numbers 7, 3, and 4 in small circles, and numbers 5, 10, and 2 inside the large circle. The second shape has number 16 in the middle, numbers 4, 1, and 3 inside the small circles, and numbers 3, 12, and 4 inside the large circle. The third shape looks more interesting. It has 2 numbers missing, but the numbers in the small circles are 7, 2, and 5, and the other 2 numbers that are present are 6 and 3. Your goal is to calculate 2 missing numbers and select them out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 14 and 21. Choice B, 16 and 23. Choice C, 18 and 25. And last but not least, choice D, 20 and 27. It's all about you now. Solve the challenge, then drop your solution in comments. I am curious to see what you will come up with and ready to offer feedback. Thanks for being part of this, and best of luck tackling this exciting challenge. I gotta tell you, solving this question is like navigating through the maze blindfold. Challenging, a bit disorienting, and probably not recommended. You're presented with the sequence of numbers. The numbers are 14, 17, 28, 11, 41, 71, 82, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 95. Choice B, 72. Choice C, 11. And last but not least, choice D, 10. Take a close look to see if you can come up with the answer. If you watched enough problems on this channel, you know that to solve these types of challenges, you need to think out of the box. The good thing is, I have full confidence that you can solve this challenge by giving yourself enough time to think about it. Are you ready? Let's move forward so we can solve and review the solution together. And obviously, if you have a better way to solve it, please make sure to post in comments. I hope you took my comment to think out of the box to heart. You do not always need to look at the sequence of numbers, but sometimes need to look at the other patterns as well. And in this case, the numbers on the opposite side of the shape are the reversed versions of themselves. Let's look at the examples. 14 becomes 41. 17 becomes 71. 28 becomes 82. And the missing number 11 is the same, 11. So the correct answer here is choice C, 11. Let's explore this mind-boggling assessment test together. This question goes beyond typical assessment and validates your attention to details as well as your practical problem-solving techniques. You are presented with 3 expressions and you need to find the fourth one. The first expression is 1 by 2 plus 3. The second expression is 2 by 3 plus 4. The third expression is 3 by 4 plus 5. The fourth expression would need to be selected and rationalized out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 3 by 5 plus 4. Choice B, 4 by 5 plus 6. Choice C, 6 by 5 plus 4. And last but not least, choice D, 7 by 4 plus 5. Take a close look to see if you can come up with the answer. Did you find your answer? I think I discovered my solution. So let's go ahead and move forward and dissect our problem-solving methods together. I'm eager to share with you my step-by-step process and encourage you to contribute your own ingenious insights in comments. The way I see the answer is that we need to ignore the mass signs, multiplication and plus signs, and focus on the numbers themselves. Because the pattern here is actually the sequence of numbers in each row. For example, let's take a look at the row 1. The numbers are 1, 2, 3. In second row, the numbers are 2, 3, and 4. In the third row, the numbers are 3, 4, and 5. So what we see is that the number in the next row starts with the middle number of the previous row, which means that correct numbers for the row 4 would be 4, 5, and 6. So the correct answer here is choice B, 4 by 5 plus 6. And now I have a very chaotic question for you. In fact, figuring out this question is like convincing a toddler to share their toys. Requires a delicate balance of persuasion, some strategic thinking and open-mindedness, and most likely a few moments of pure chaos. Speaking about chaos, here you need to calculate 2 numbers instead of 1. Let's look at the details. You're presented with 3 by 3 matrix, which has numbers inside. The numbers in the first row are 32, 17, and 63. In the second row, numbers are 25, 64, and 81. And in the third row, numbers are 49, and then you have 2 missing numbers, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 181. Choice B, 2 numbers, 144 and 100. Choice C, 2 numbers again, 64 and 36. And last but not least, choice D, 25 and 100. And as I mentioned, this question is for you. Make sure to solve it on your own and post your answer in comments. Thanks for participating and good luck solving this intriguing challenge. Prepare to tackle this intriguing assessment test question, designed not just to test your mental math abilities, but also to foster your critical thinking skills, which you can utilize in your day-to-day life. You're presented with 2 unusually looking hexagons, and each hexagon has the 3 outside numbers and 1 inside number. On the first hexagon, the outside numbers are 16, 36, and 49, and the inside number is 17. On the second hexagon, the outside numbers are 64, 81, and 25, and inside number is missing. You need to determine the missing number out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 20. Choice B, 21. Choice C, 22. And last but not least, choice D, 23. Take a close look to see if you can select the right number. Are you ready? I think I found my answer, and I'm thrilled to compare it with your solution. Let's continue so we can examine our strategies step by step. And if your brilliant approach is better or more efficient than mine, don't hesitate to let us know in comments. Finding the pattern is the key to solving this challenge, and I'm pretty sure, as being a subscriber or a future subscriber to this channel, you know this already. And the pattern here is unusual but very interesting. The middle number is calculated as a sum of square roots of surrounding numbers. Let's look at the example. For example, for shape 1, 4 squared equals 16, 6 squared equals 36, 7 squared equals 49. Then the middle number is calculated as the sum of 4 plus 6 plus 7, which would be equal as 17, and that's the middle number. Knowing this, let's calculate the missing number. 5 squared equals 25, 8 squares equals 64, 9 squared equals 81, so the missing number would be calculated as 5 plus 8 plus 9 equals 22. So the correct answer here is choice C, 22. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.